Okay, so after thinking and actually being concrete with this revelation, because I've already had this revelation, it came to me a couple years ago when I was in a situation and I just randomly was like, okay, there's going to be a time where they're going to make me, seem like I'm crazy. They're going to tell me I'm crazy, not knowing that it was having to do with the CARE Act at that time. And I think this was like 2021, 2022. I was already in a outpatient program that I deliberately left because I just knew that it was it was like my downfall in a sense. I'm gonna switch it up because this is actually helping me. I'm glad that I came. I mean, I've always been in a right mind, but I'm glad that I pieced it all together. Okay, so what I gathered is they have me on this. It is kind of like a for conservatorship, but it's the CARE Act. So they have access to all my information, all my finances, this, that, and the third. So they teamed up with the whole community and cult, still the same. This community is a cult. Um, and other higher ups to defame my character, um, make false reports. They had these court hearings that I wasn't aware about because they either rerouted my mail or they made up they did make mistakes because I was about to say they made up mistakes because that's what they did. They definitely made mistakes. They didn't messed up, but they made false reports, and I am positive that they used either someone else to like represent me, or they forged documents so they wouldn't have to see me. Like I wouldn't have to be seen in court or whatever. So I came across a few people, and one of them, she was a, she said she was a social worker for homeless. And in the time of me meeting her, I didn't know that she was a part of the setup until I realized it and I like cut her off. So this whole time, they had people in the community, people that were placed to sign or go against me in this court proceeding that I had no clue about, so that my rights and stuff can be taken from me. Um, and it's to solely have my money. They either have my money and they're not giving it to me slash telling me they have done nothing for me. I wear the same 3 to 2 outfits every week. I have a storage that has not been paid. They're telling me, oh, I need to go to work. No, I'm not going to work. I'm doing what I love, and that's working for myself in the light, working as a light worker for the people, for myself. I'm a humanitarian, whether you guys want to believe it or not. The, oh, she's hooked on drugs. No, I was using in a way that my mind was still there, but everybody that was in this situation, they were doing magic on me. Yes, magic is a thing. Manipulation is a thing. Gaslighting is a thing. Causing me distress. Like, look at me. I don't have hair products. I don't have anything that I even need. Yeah, I'm grateful to be able to rest here, but at the end of the day, I'm not staying here. I don't want to be here. I am being, back up, baby. I am being literally bullied every day just so they can upkeep and uphold facade, a facade that is no longer, because I am tearing it down. I am ripping it off their face. They had police basically harass me. That's what these gang stalkers are for. They're out to make someone go crazy. Like, who wants to turn around and see someone there every second recording them or trying to persuade them and do this, that, and the third? That'll make a person go crazy. And when I went away for those 3 months, they lied and said that I was at either a rehabilitation center or something when I wasn't. They have my money. They're holding on to it. And I am very um I am very I am just very, it's like I have all these words, but hold on. God, please clear my throat chakra and any chakras that are being blocked or disturbed. Okay. You guys, like, I'm just elated. Yes, I'm elated to have the sense to know better, to have the sense to do better. Um, they can't keep telling me that I don't have money. That's done with. I'm getting my money. I'm doing what I love. I don't need someone to try to control me just because I'm not working a 9 to 5. I don't need to work a 9 to 5. I've been there, done that. I am very self-disciplined, whether anyone wants to claim that I am or not. It's in my character. It's in my spirit. It can be in my outer appearance, but you know, when my clothes and everything that I've known is locked away and I can't have access to it, can't even pay it, what else am I supposed to do? I can do my own hair and stuff. I asked for some, no. This mother was like, you want to get your hair done? So-and-so can do it for $60. I said, I just need the hair. I can do my own hair. And she like gave me the evil eye and rolled her eyes. They're mad that I can actually take care of myself. And the only reason I'm not able to have the income is because they're withholding it from me. Every person that had a part in this is going down. It was community based. Of course, when the CARE Act came out, I knew that this is going to be a problem. However, God brought me as the solution. They've taken many people's self-worth away from them, their independence away from them, for their own selfish gain, whether it be of jealousy, hate, whatever. It's no right. Don't get me wrong. Yes, there are people out here with mental illness. However, the people with mental illness, they're the ones being used to torment people who have been awakened. People who are out of the matrix. People who can think for themselves and do for themselves. However, there's a government and a society that is systematically biased. Yay. You guys, I am like on a roll because I went through this period where my voice was shut. I was being shunned for being myself. I improved. I got the help that I needed. I did it by myself. No one helped me. These people, they eat good over here, and I have to like go and fend for myself for things out of the freezer or the refrigerator while they're out here being able to eat out almost every single night. And I was raised on, if you ain't gonna buy it for everybody, then don't buy it at all. And when they do buy me stuff, of course I am skeptical because they've poisoned me. Of course I'm not gonna want to eat it if I'm not there actively with the person while they're purchasing it. And they didn't want me to find out, so these plots to unalive me, they were plots that failed, obviously. They would tell me that I was gonna die soon, and they were like telling me how I was gonna die. And that's when I knew, one of the reasons why I knew this was something that they were already planning and plotting. I am a happy person in a sticky situation. Circumstances that I am now putting in my control. They wanted to strip my authenticity away from me. They wanted to staple my self-expression so that I wouldn't be able to express myself. And when I did express myself, they had people that they worked with or whoever to take what I say but not adhere to it because they were on the same team. I took down a whole corrupt corporation and cult by myself with the help of God, my angels and ancestors and spirit team. I don't care who says and tries to throw the demonic devil, witch, whatever at me, because my practice shows for itself. God walks with me. God is for me. And they know that. Like I said, my next move is my best move. The fact that I have still not seen a paper or anything of any court, which makes sense because the CARE Act is not, it's not publicized. It's not public record. And they had a conglomerate of people working against me, so of course it's easy for them to cover their tracks. When people were doing the same things that I was doing, however, me having control, telling me that I am insane, that I don't know what I'm talking about, that's when I had to be like, are you guys really serious right now? I'm not tarnishing anybody, but the people that are actually on the streets, most of them, the ones that I came to know and love, although they did betray me, they're the ones who actually need help. They're the ones who are actually being controlled as well as restricted and limited. People are being used against their will for things that the I don't even want to say authorities at this point, but people who abuse their power, they use these people as robots. They let them get off with petty things, and some of these things are actually not petty things. These people are really diabolical. They're unaliving people and getting away with it. They're not getting away with it. Everything will reveal itself. But these people are doing that and then some. Sorry if I got too... No, I'm not sorry for being passionate. But I don't know if I finished the story about the social worker. So, yeah. Yeah, okay, boom, I cut her off. And I came to realize that they wanted to have this scenario play out of me being incompetent, me being rebellious. I am a nonconformist, a rebel with the cause. I'm not lawless. I'm not vicious. I am the most caringest, kindest, loving person one could ever meet. And they know that. I encourage everyone to be the best them they can be, regardless of their situation, regardless of what they've done in the past. And I'm always do that. People change. It's up to them if they actually want to do the work, though. But they can't strip my change from me and tell me that I didn't change. I stayed myself and still changed for the better. I stayed on principle. I stayed on morals. When this mother forsaken me, when my whole family forsaken me, I went to God. And He never forsook me. It's the unconditional love of self. The unconditional thought of knowing you can do the impossible. Because there is no impossible. It's the limits that are being pushed on us. And if you don't follow the rules of the Matrix, well, you done messed up. So they like to think and say, I didn't mess up. And the mistakes I did have, I learned from them. So, like I said, this whole corrupt establishment, it's crumbling right before their eyes. And I know it. They know it. Even if they want to slap on a smile. I am I'm just glad that I'm not only being a voice for myself, but a voice for the people whose voices have been taken from them, whose lives have been taken from them. A voice for my ancestors. And it's like everything I say, it comes to pass. And when I realized what was going on, those things were actually going on. Like I said before, even if I don't have proof, the proof comes when it comes. I know I'm highly gifted and highly favored. And it's from spirit, light, God. I don't have to whip up demons, go play in graveyards, do jar spells. I don't have to do any of that. When you misuse and abuse your power to harm, hurt, kill, then I'm the one who gets to say what goes. I'm the one who gets to say what happens. My heart was already weighed. And it's as light as a feather. So, judgment's already been called. Justice was in my favor in the spirit, and it is in my favor here, now. That's it. Yeah. I'm like, I did it.